Okay, hopefully this doesn't stop recording like it did the last 2 times. Hey guys, it's Matt. Welcome to today's video. Okay, wait. I have to show you what my costume is so it like gets us more in the spooky mood. So I'm a what is it? A Care Bear? Yeah, so this is my outfit. And this is kind of like a Halloween kind of story time, like seasonal thing. I don't know. But today's video is a collab video. I want to sit like back here. Like, isn't that annoying? Okay. So today's video is a collab kind of video. So my friend Sydney Guy and I are kind of working together on these videos to kind of like put together some Halloween themed ones for you guys. So this is my one. I'll link hers down below. Make sure you check her out. Make sure you subscribe to her. Ew, this is so like promo-y and I'm not really like this. But she wanted to do it, so I was like, why not? Because like I love her videos and she loves mine, so I don't see why we wouldn't. So today's video is just going to be me telling you about my paranormal experience. Me telling you about my paranormal experiences that I've had, that I've experienced. If you like what I just said, yeah, also subscribe. Why not? The first one took place maybe like 2 years ago. So I was home alone one night, and usually I'm never home alone. And so the night that I was home alone, I'm kind of lame, and I don't really do anything fun. I didn't throw a party, I didn't have friends over. I just kind of wanted the house to myself, so I could just watch TV in peace and then go to bed at an unreasonable hour. Because that's what you do when you have an entire house to yourself. It was maybe 10 o'clock when the first thing happened. I got out of my room to go to my kitchen, and from the view outside of my kitchen, you can see our outdoor, like kind of playroom. I don't want to call it a playroom, but that's kind of what it is. It's like a playroom with like a TV and like couches and like games. And like, I didn't realize, like, I just noticed that the TV was on out there and it was just kind of like playing random things. Like it was on some random channel. So the TV out there was on a random channel. I go to the kitchen, I get some water and I get some food, and I go back into my room. And I'm probably in here for maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Like I'm not in my room for a total super long time. But I get up to put my stuff away, like from the things that I had previously gotten from the kitchen, to just kind of put them in the dishwasher, throw them away, like be a neat and tidy fucking person because I'm a decent human being. So I do that. So I get up and I walk into the kitchen, and out of the corner of my eye, when I walk straight into the kitchen, I see that the TV is fuzzy now. Now, it was kind of weird because I was like, that's not usually something that ever happens. And I was kind of freaked out about it, so I like started tweeting about it. I'm not sure my tweets are still there. I like panic and delete my tweets a lot. Text some friends and I'm like, oh my god, like the TV outside is fuzzy, that's weird, no one else is home. Should I go check on it? I didn't check on it because I'm a pussy. After that, I just kind of was like, okay. You can't really do anything about it. Like, I'm not gonna have a fucking seance and be like, oh, my TV's fucking fuzzy. Get the fuck away, ghosts. Like, fuck off. I wound up just coming back into my room and forgetting about it. 2 hours later, I get hungry again. I don't know why I went to the fucking kitchen. Maybe to check on it. But I do get out of my room and I go to the kitchen. And this time, when I go to the kitchen, and I had remembered previously that, like, the TV was fuzzy, and before that, the TV was actually on, just playing something normal. And I go in this time, and I look at the TV, and to see that it is completely turned off. That it is completely, like, dead. Like, nothing's playing on it, and it's not fuzzy anymore. And at this point, I start to panic, and I'm like, hello everyone, like, I'm home alone, please come visit me, I don't want to fucking be here by myself. After that, I think I had like 2 friends show up and we just kind of sat here. Nothing wound up ever happening to me, like I didn't die or like nothing else spooky happened, but I definitely consider that like a paranormal experience. That's like my like kind of pussy ass one. The next 2 ones are fucking mortifying. Like, I'm not the only one that experienced them. I was with other people, and other people around me have also experienced them when I wasn't with them, and like, yeah, it's a thing. So the next one takes place maybe my senior year of high school. I think it was maybe around October time, around that year. We were driving around, and where we live, there's these giant rich people houses that like everyone likes to drive around and just like look at, but because they're super pretty. But with those houses, the roads are very like windy and stuff because they're all on hills, and there's no like lighting on the streets, so it's basically like just these houses are lit up and then nothing else. So like you could be driving for like maybe 2 miles and not see an entire house, and it's just pitch black. There are trees everywhere. It's like, it's a weird thing. Me and my friends decided that we were just gonna drive around them and then see the murder mansion that is one of these houses that are ginormous, and like everyone knows about it. But the murder house goes with my second story, and I'll explain more about that then. When we were driving there, we weren't like going straight there and then straight back. We were just kind of driving around. We were like, we'll find it eventually. Like, it's no big deal when we go. It was like we hadn't seen a house for a while, and there was a fork in the road. And in the fork in the road, it went this way, and I'm pretty sure that they were both one-way streets. So it wasn't like... And I've actually talked to a few people about this story, and they've been like, yeah, that happened to me at that exact same fork in the road. It was really weird. I was with my mom and my dad. Like, a lot of people actually have experienced this, so it must be like true or whatever, or like it must be like a thing that I just don't know the name for. So what you see, or what I saw, and what other people saw, was just a pair of headlights, maybe 5 feet away from us, turn on, and then like literally an inch away from our car, just turn off and disappear. Like there was no car. Like, it was... I was fucking like, did anyone else just see what I fucking saw? And other people saw it. Like, other people were like, like, it was, everyone was like panicking now, and we were like, what the fuck just happened? Like, we thought we were all gonna get in a car crash, and it turns out that we weren't, and like, it was really like bizarre, cause like literally just the lights like appeared and disappeared, and like, we thought the car, cause I feel like I remember like hearing the car, like, driving up into, like, about to, like, hit us. It wasn't just, like the lights, but it was, like, an entire car. I don't know. But, like, I remember it, and so many other people have had this experience. It's, like, really bizarre. But, yeah, that's, like, the second one, which is, like, the most paranormal, I guess. And on to the third one. Now, this one also has a backstory, so I'll tell you the backstory, and then I'll tell you my story and my experience with it. So, where I live, there's a mansion. This mansion has been abandoned for a really long time, until like nowish. But long ago, this mansion was abandoned, and people that were my age around the time that it was abandoned would visit the abandoned mansion. And this mansion had security. Like, people were hired to protect it and like make sure no one like broke into it. But the security was not the best, because this is why. But one day, these two girls asked a security guard to let them look into the mansion. And what wound up happening is the security guard kidnapped the girls and murdered them in the mansion, and then he drove them 50 miles away and dumped them in a ravine. But one of the girls survived and lived to tell the story. And if you're curious about the name of the mansion, it's called the Carolyn's Mansion. So if you want to make sure my story is like real or true or like whatever, there's proof. Like, it's an actual thing that happened. And the story behind the mansion now is, it's like owned and it's like renovated. It's like nice now, I guess. On one of the sides of the houses, and there are no lights ever turned on in this mansion. Like, I've visited it so many times. But there is a light on the second floor of one of the side rooms. And if that light is on, it means that the girl that had died there is watching you. It's kind of like a verbal story thing. It's like, I guess I'm sharing it with the internet, so it's not really like a like local kind of like, you know it because you're local. But like, that's kind of like a local story that gets passed around here. I'm not sure if that's real, but I've seen the light on at least like once, and I'm pretty sure I've only seen it once. That's like the third story in this thing. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to me, make sure you subscribe to Sydney Guy. Make sure you like this video. There's so much noise going on behind me. But yeah, make sure you leave a comment telling me all your paranormal experiences, because I do love hearing about them. Make sure you subscribe to me, make sure you subscribe to Sydney Guy, and make sure you like this video, and I'll see you on Stay Spooky, trick-or-treating, fuck yeah.